We are live. I am doing franchise, however, I am going to load up World of Warcraft. But what I'm going to do is, while I'm in queue for World of Warcraft, I'm actually going to play this game, so I'm not just flying around in World of Warcraft. Restart to apply the live content. I don't need to. So let me get into the game. You won't see this part. It's just me toggling over to my my computer. Hello. Wildcat FIFA 21. How's it going? I saw your brother earlier, FIFA 20. You see what I did there? Wildcat. I'm not too sure if I know you. Are you new to the stream? Hey, Miami Heat. NBA, how's it going? Not too bad. No, I don't know you, or no, you're not new to the stream. I forget which part came first. But yeah, so don't mind me. I'm just, I'm loading up World of Warcraft. It's a weird thing that I do sometimes. Hello, Nate World. Oh, you are? Under Wildcat? I'm trying to remember if I recognize the name for some reason. Hey, Stott. Holy cow, where are all these people coming from? I'm not used to this. Bear with me for just a second. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of the music and ambient sound. I'm in WoW for super quick. Oh, okay, you're in my Avenger videos. Cool. Oh, yeah, a little while ago there. Don't mind me, like I said, I know you can't see what I'm doing in World of Warcraft. It's a weird thing I do. I love my World of Warcraft, but I'm going to sign up for a battleground. You might hear some random howling. That's from my game. Hey, Lloyd, how's it going? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is that thing right there. I leave the mouse on my second screen on the icon at the bottom, you know, in your taskbar, where my game is, and I've got World of Warcraft there. Now what I can do is play the game, right? While I'm waiting for World of Warcraft to queue up. Because chances are, be honest, you would rather I play a game while we're waiting for me to actually do a battleground in World of Warcraft with some PvP, rather than me just fucking flying around aimlessly for 10 minutes, right? I mean, once in a while I'll do that because I enjoy that, right? I'm having a good ass day. Oh, it's a good thing I read the underneath. All I read was I'm having a good ass, some good ass. I was like, well, what are you doing in the stream then? Yeah, well, I mean, it can't just be. There we go. It can't just be all me, but like I said, yeah. Anyways, because I'm like, you know. Anyways, I'll get over the ass thing, but. Okay, let's check out the uniforms. I'm doing alright. How are you, Nate World? I don't know. There's a lot of new faces for some reason. Either that or I'm half asleep. It's one of the two. But yeah, so just to kind of let you in on what's happening, I'm playing some Madden, obviously. But I'm playing some World of Warcraft once that battleground pops. Get it? Yeah, it's PvP action. Let's do this one. So if you hear wolves howling, that's not at my house. That's in my game. What team do you love on that game that you're playing? I'm kind of weird. So I like the Miami Dolphins because of two reasons. They're the underdogs. They're the worst team in the league from a ratings perspective. So I get to boost my guys up. And I love their jersey. Even though I'm Canadian, I just like the whole Florida vibe. Palm trees, ocean. I like the whole Miami thing. Love dolphins. And I love the color white. It's sort of like the aqua color. kind of weird reasons to like a football team, but I kind of go for those things. I don't always just go for, you know, who's doing the best. Oh, Tom Brady's one of the best. He's my favorite. Well, okay. But I try to go for the oddball players. Now I know where all my hair went. Kaepernick there with the hair. I was like, fuck, man. He didn't leave me any.
Today.
So yeah, I'd have to say Miami and probably Pittsburgh Steelers a little bit as well. Yeah, and again, it's going to sound really rude. It's nothing against him. Obviously, he's a great player, but I don't want to like him just because of that. It seems so superficial. I like liking a player based on their personality, not always necessarily on how great they are at a game.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh!
And that will be incomplete.
Son of a... But yeah, like I said, I'm sure he's one of the greatest. Few will argue that.
On the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Can run a person over, please? Well, that sounds violent. I like how you think. I'll try to mow some people over if I can. I'm just not really good at the game here.
Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming.
So yeah, just to let you know, again, Madden and World of Warcraft. A little bit of an odd combo. Nice. That's just how I do things. Did he just smack himself in the face again? I find they haven't fixed that yet. When they do the celebration or they kick the ball, they're like, yeah, they just throw it off the ground and it bonks them in the face or in the nutsack. It's kind of funny.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's
all right, Lloyd, simmer down, cowboy.
Because of how tough it is to run the football.
Don't be getting too weird on me now. Let's do a Miami scene.
Looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense.
Quick.
Long, it's Kaepernick. Able to find Shaheen, the
Damn
tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 15-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Now, don't start. I like Kaepernick.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop.
We're not getting political now.
When they find those levels,
but I like the cap.
Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety.
I'm playing franchise on simulation. But again, simulation versus, just really quick, simulation versus arcade. I finally found out the difference. Well, hold on, Wildcat. I'm going to try to mow some people over. Yeah, so simulation, I just found out it's essentially all the teams follow their actual team rating. Whereas when you play on arcade, I believe everybody's on an even playing field, which is why they say bigger plays, more scores, because everybody's pretty much the same. Be nice, or I'll be tackling the two of you now. I'll send Kaepernick after you.
Second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
But yeah, I'm still on offense, so there's not a lot of running people over.
Coming up at halftime, we'll send
sick
you up
bastards.
to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL.
Oh!
And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown.
Oh, see, that one almost smacked him.
Devontae Parker.
There we go.
2 touchdowns here so far.
Look at that. Bam. Oh, it almost looked like it was going to go right through his face mask. That's how hard I throw the ball. Is that a meme or a joke I'm not catching? Can you please run a person over? Do you mean like tackling-wise, or this is football? You know what I'm saying? This ain't hockey. You want me to go to a hockey rink, get on a Zamboni machine, and start fucking mowing people over in NFL? Is that what you want to see? Trust me, if I could do it, I would. That would make for some interesting gameplay.
this offense. They'll have to be efficient here with their time late in the second quarter.
54's Mike.
Kaepernick now on first down. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And that is
Oh, there we go.
one-handed.
Bye-bye. One-handed catch. One-handed. And he slides in for the home run or the touchdown, whatever. Same shit. Touchdown, home run, whatever.
And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
That was
So from back deep
fucking sick,
to
91 yards. Look at that one-handed catch. Most people can't even catch the ball with two fucking hands.
I'm not sure they expected to
Wilson's
score,
like,
but they
hold
also
my beer,
showed they've
bitch,
been
I got
on
this shit.
Taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance because
I don't know about
the
that
normal
dance
call
move
is
at the end,
take care
but
of the-
truck it. Wow. Yeah. Maybe if I was playing Grand Theft Auto 5. Such violence tonight. I gotta pay attention. I almost forgot my World of Warcraft there.
Pretty well here in the first half. They've got the
I can see it in the corner on my second screen. What the hell kind of move is that?
Drive in the second quarter.
Let's do the Miami spot. Because it looks intriguing. Come on.
On first down,
Oh,
Kaepernick.
ho, ho, ho. Here we go. Boom.
Let one go deep for Parker.
That's it.
Inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
I may have to increase the difficulty at some point. I'm still kind of,
First half touchdowns. And the
you know what I'm
Dolphins
saying?
add on to their lead.
Getting a little used to the controls and stuff.
I don't think you can get any more efficient.
To be honest, I usually play it one level higher when I'm on my own. But when I live stream, because I don't do as good and I get distracted easily.
How about explosive? 75 yards, one play.
Insatiable bloodline. Yeah, I'd say we're hungry. Well, I'd say let's go, oi. People getting weird. Is it a full moon out or some shit? 10 people in the stream. What the fuck? I normally don't get that many people this late at night. Normally nobody tunes in at night. It's like super quiet. And then on the weekends, I'm still trying to find out the weekend, how the fuck that works. Because on the weekend, I get a goose egg for viewers. But during the weekday, when you'd think people are busy,
Now Kaepernick.
bam.
And that is caught. Touchdown Miami.
Yeah, no one comes in. What is it like being live? What do you think of Juventus leaving for Pez?
And that's a lead that excites a team.
I don't know too much about real sports news. I don't know much about it. What's it like being live? Well, I mean, it's interesting because it's literally in the moment, live. I've always kind of wanted my own talk show. Even though talk shows don't play video games. It's a lot more entertaining for me playing games live than, let's say, oops, I hit the space bar. Than, let's say, doing a regular upload. Though, in a way, I play games better when I'm not actually live streaming, if that makes any sense. Because it is pretty consuming. Time consuming. And energy. I don't even know what the fuck I'm trying to say. It's a different beast.
From the gun on third down, Kaepernick.
Holy shit! I got speared. Was that Roman Reigns? Fake FG rollout pass. Those never fucking work. It always, like, it's kind of weird. Throw it!
He's gonna throw it.
You stupid.
They pass up the three.
I told you it didn't work.
It doesn't work. And this long drive is
I might do more
wind
shit
up
on the weekend than I
nothing.
do throughout the weekday, to be honest. Right? More time-consuming shit. Expect for a couple of days.
Offense now set to come back out on the field. They trail
What's
offense
it
first
like
time
being
to
the
touch
face
ball
of
in quarter three, and we'll see what they can do.
The face? What? What's it like being the face of Philminator YouTube? What? You mean the face of YouTube? Yeah, right, the face of YouTube. With 9 people in my live stream. But yeah, no, it is a lot of fun, especially when there's just like a couple of people. And there's not too much stuff going on. It's definitely intriguing.
It's a third down situation in the fourth quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task.
Like when I watch
2
gameplay
minutes
the odd
left to
time,
play in this
I
football
prefer
game
watching a
here
live
on
stream as
EA
well
Sports.
than a regular upload, but it
It's
kind
a
of depends
third
what
down
I'm looking for.
situation in the fourth quarter.
Otherwise,
Time to see if this defense is up to the
I'll
task.
probably just want to
On
watch a
third down,
regular...
this is
Get out of the way!
And this effort won't be
I can never
enough
do
as
a
they
running
rally
play.
up to stop him a couple of yards short. And now right out of the 2-minute break.
I feel like there's too many people in the way. I still haven't played defense yet. All right, Wilson, don't disappoint me. Get in there.
Going for it. It's Kaepernick.
Oh, I almost got sacked.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The
Mike
safety,
Hawk.
Jamal Adams able to break that one up. So they've
I
gone
see what
for
you
it
did
twice
there.
now on fourth down in
Mike
this game, and both
Hawk.
times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets
Of the Seahawks.
between the head coach and the offensive coordinator.
The
Now
Hawk
they're
is going
0-2.
for a swim in the
If they
sea.
get
I know
into
what
a
you're trying to
third
do.
situation, head coach might say, "Hey, you got anything for this one?" Might get radio silence back.
See, it's funny if the person doesn't catch on. Which there's a lot of people out there they wouldn't catch on.
No hesitation in this situation. Down a
Aw,
couple
come on.
scores late in the game. This offense
As I'm
is staying
about to do
out
my
there
first
on
defensive
fourth.
play.
No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the
Come on,
game.
let's
This
go with
offense is staying out there on fourth. They'll try and throw for
Oh,
Wilson.
shit.
And no, it's incomplete.
Almost intercepted it.
Fourth quarter, tight spot here. Kicking team down.
But yeah,
by
with
3.
Kaepernick, when I
Going
play
for the onside
as
kick.
him as my quarterback.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands
Oh,
team.
shit.
And that should just about put a cap
It
on
definitely
this one.
gets a
They
few
had to
people
go
talking.
for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now.
Once
This
in a
one's
while.
as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could
Hey,
to try
be
and
nice.
get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was
You'd
their
get
only
too
option.
excited if he was
And
kneeling.
now, this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
The Dolphins ready to take. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were
still
held
nothing yet.
scoreless through the entire second half.
Oh,
but
the
their
game is
first
done
half
already.
output, that's enough to
That
carry
was
them
pretty
to victory.
quick.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half,
There wasn't a lot of defense in that game. I mean, it's randomized, right, when you do play the moments. I might, at some point, I might do a full game, like where I play the entire game, not just like the moments. But I mean, I do like doing that. Makes the games pretty quick. Apparently that's, well, it's 20 minutes, yeah. 17, yeah. About 15 to 17 minutes for a game, which really isn't too bad. Now what I'm going to do, move your team to a new city. Why the hell would I want to do that? It's fucking Miami. Miami is where it's at as long as there's no hurricanes. You know what I'm saying? No tornadoes or any of that wild, nutty-ass shit. Or sinkholes. See? I don't know what the fuck happened there. That kind of pisses me off. I somehow missed a random battleground. How the hell did that happen? But I should be in queue for an epic one in a moment. So let me switch you over. Boom. Now you're looking at a bear's ass. System, sound, music, ambient. Yeah, I don't know how come I didn't hear that that pop, because I kept watching my screen. Oh, well, whatever. So it started back to random battleground, but as you can see, the random epic, it shouldn't be all that much longer until I get into one of those 80-man battlegrounds. Could you imagine if Call of Duty had a 40-on-40 PvP map? It'd be nuts. Everybody would be talking about that shit. Mount Hyjal, Hinterlands, Duskwood. You know what? Let me do a different area. Maybe in a little bit. How's it going there, Anthony? I'm just about to get ready to do a battleground in World of Warcraft. You just missed some Madden football. I don't have Cold War. The alpha is over. That was just for the weekend. I played some a little bit. I liked it. I liked the map. Or the maps, rather. It's pretty cool. Are you new to the stream, Anthony? Did you randomly find me on YouTube, or were you already subscribed to the channel? So again, this is the part where, for a lot of people, this won't be the most exciting thing in the world, but hey, there's a guy named Asmongold who plays World of Warcraft, and he can pull in the upwards of 80,000 people at a time. 80,000 people playing this fucking game. So, there's definitely a market for the game. Or maybe they're just there to watch him. That's quite possible. War Spear, Ashran. Shat, there we go. That sounds like a nice name. Hey, Shat. Oh, nice. I guess you were searching for something. Yeah, Cold War does look like a lot of fun. Oh yeah, there's still a huge market for this 16-year-old video game. It's a good thing I finished that sentence, or that would have sounded really disturbing. It's a good thing I added the word video game at the end.
Open your heart.
Oh yeah, there's a market for this 16-year-old video game. Just thought I'd throw that in there. Don't be getting any wrong ideas. This is Kyle. I don't know, Sophia. You could have fooled me into thinking this was Sophia. I will talk to the makers of Call of Duty. Oh yeah, 40 on 40, man. That would be some wild shit. But yeah, no, I like Call of Duty a lot. This is Burning Crusade, by the way. I'm just kind of floating. I guess I am floating. Flying around a little bit. Who was winning the NBA Finals? And I'm not too sure. I don't, I'm kind of weird. I really like sports. I really do. I love sports, like hockey, basketball, like everything. Tennis, fucking golf. But I don't really follow it. I have a very hectic in real life schedule. Then I stream almost every waking spare moment of my life. Then I do regular uploads, I work out, I go for lots of walks, I play guitar. I play that hours a day. I just don't have time. I don't even have time to myself to play a game without anybody, you know, watching me. So I just don't really have much time to get into that. And that's why sometimes I end my live streams early. And what I'll do is I'll go to bed on my iPad for a couple of hours before I actually sleep so I can get caught up on the news. Sometimes I'll, you know, watch some, you know, sports highlights or whatever. Sorry, I watched this ad and his name was Kyle. Oh, okay. Are you new to the Skate 5? People are asking me some weird shit today. There's no Skate 5. There's Skate 3. They're working on Skate 4. You think Miami's gonna win? My dad literally works at Activision. I'll do it. Now, listen. Now you're pulling our leg. Especially when it comes... Damn, bitch. They'll really release Skate 4? There's a Skate 6. There's no Skate 69. What kind of trick is that? Is that, you know, the speed limit of sex is 68, because at 69 you gotta turn around. No? Okay. That's what you call cringe comedy. I'm the king of it. Get with the program. So this is a big whopper. 40 on 40. So here's my base. We've got our king in here. Their king is in their castle. You can hold these control points, kind of like domination in Call of Duty. You get points, it depletes the resources of the opposing faction. The first one to either make the other drain to zero obviously wins, or if you kick the shit out of your opponent's king, you bring them down to their knees. So you won't play Skate 6. I don't think that would be appropriate. to be doing anything 69 in the stream. I'd have to charge a flat fee up front for that shit. But it was supposed to be cringy. I'm out. Good night. Bye. Fuck off, Jimmy. Wow. Such hostility. Thanks for stopping by, Sophia. I never got to find out if Sophia was new to my channel, or I don't remember seeing them before. Who's better, Sasha Banks or Bailey? I prefer Sasha Banks. See, now we're talking some shit I know something about wrestling. Even though I haven't really followed it in the last couple of months, I still kind of keep up with the news. Who told me to fuck off? Sophia Evans. They're probably just joking around. Remember now, don't always get, See, look at that. For the Horde! And that's why I'm not a voice actor. But yeah, big whopping 40 on 40. Big massive clusterfuck. It's a lot of fun. Ah, fuck it, let me go this way. Bailey turned on Sasha a couple of... Bailey... Oh, see, I misread that. I gotta be careful. I read that as Bailey turned on Sasha. Get it? She turned her on. Anyways. That's enough of that. All this talk about skating 69 and Bailey turning on Sasha. I don't see it, but I assume because she's a female, she can talk a big game. I'm a regular here, girl. Phil knows I'm oh, yeah. I think she's gone. Yeah, I get it, smartass. I was trying to be funny, you ruined it. Yeah, let's go this way. Just so you know, I'm not really trying. It's like I am, but I'm not. Because I'm, like, paying attention to the chat. If I ever get more people than this in the stream, boy, let me tell you, it's going to be hard to keep up with the chat. Oh, someone didn't make it. It's wild, eh, with just 10 or 12 people, how sometimes it can be easy to lose track of the chat. Imagine people that have 100 people, 500 people, 1,000, 10,000. I can't even picture what that would be like. You look at your chat and all you see is like brr, brr. Looks like the fucking Matrix. You know, that screen with all the letters just shooting down 100 miles an hour, you can't even make out anything. In a way, how the hell can that be fun, right? When you think about it, it's hard to, like, personally interact with all the peeps in your stream. Bok choy. You just got turned into fucking sushi. Oh, here we go. What the hell is hitting me so hard? Bam! Bitch slapped. That's right. On the ground. Do you remember Melina? Oh, Melina. If so, she is coming back. I remember Melina. Isn't she the one that, don't tell me. That was the manager of John Morrison and The Miz? Remember? That Melina? Yeah, she also did the split. Yeah, of course you'd remember that perk, you sick bastard. Yeah, I remember that. Or I remember her, that is. Yeah, I remember. So she's coming back. A lot of people are coming back. John Morrison's back. A lot of people are back. I kind of briefly look at it, but ever since the whole coronavirus thing, with, you know, the crowds being, like, limited, and it just kind of looks really weird, I haven't really paid much attention since about March or April, and we're already September. I'm gonna have to spend some time soon getting caught up on that again. I'm sure I've missed quite a bit of shit. Man, you got fucked up. Bam! Well, I mean, that's subjective, but yeah, it's definitely not as good as it was back in the days of the Ultimate Warrior, Jake the Snake Roberts, $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, good old 80s and 90s wrestling. I grew up with that fucking shit. And then the Ruthless Aggression era, the WWE Attitude era. Those were pretty wildly different, but highly enjoyable. The bullshit in the last, oh fuck, I don't know, solid decade to 15 years has been some fucking shit. Roman Reigns, yeah, that's the only highlight. Yeah, I saw that coming anyways. You know Becky Lynch is pregnant, yeah. Becky Lynch got knocked up by Seth Rollins. I guess he used his finishing move on her. Yeah, Attitude Era was pretty wild. I didn't like the sleazy women stuff, though. That shit was just fucking stupid. I don't give a shit what anyone says. It's like if you want to watch a pillow fight, watch the Playboy channel. That shit doesn't belong in wrestling. That was some of the stupidest fucking shit I've ever seen. Pillow fights with Trish Stratus and all that. Like, what the hell is that? That was kind of dumb. But apart from that, yeah, I liked the Attitude Era. It's pretty good. Ruthless Aggression is pretty much where it died off after. After that, it's just been kind of... Well, I don't really know much about it, to be honest. I actually didn't know that until earlier today. But I mean, Roman Reigns been heel before when he was part of the Shield, right? I mean, that's how they started. They started off as heels. So it's not like he's not in his element. I think what would have been more interesting is John Cena going heel. But those fuckers at WWE kept him goody-goody two-shoes for too long. That's what they needed to do. No, I know that. I know. I'm not that out of the loop. But... yeah, John Cena I liked. I really liked his rapper gimmick. He was just so good at it. Like, he's a real rapper. He could actually freestyle. He's really, really good. Like, a lot of people that say they hate John Cena, I don't think they actually hate him. They probably just don't like his character that he's been playing for so many years. The face of the franchise and all that. They just miss his rapper gimmick because, I don't know, it was just always something fresh. Like his freestyle rhymes were just so damn good. Like he had some... holy shit. That rocket launcher fucked me up. And you still can't kill me. Because you're fucking weak. Same thing with The Rock. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like The Rock. One of the few people that can be taken seriously, wasn't a jobber, but could actually be funny, yet serious at the same time. Something that Santino Marella would never be able to do, right? Because he was like a clown. But no offense, nobody could take Santino Marella seriously, right? Whereas The Rock had that ability to not only be funny, like, oh my god, funny, but he meant business. You gave Santino Marella the fucking world championship title. You know what I mean? That wouldn't have worked out, no offense. So very few people can do that. It's like The Undertaker. Could you imagine giving anybody else in the world the Undertaker gimmick? That would have been the cringiest shit in the history of wrestling. But Mark Calloway, man, he took that shit and he fucking ran with it like nobody could have done. Or how about John Cena going back to Dr. Yeah, when he did it a couple times... oh, I'm gonna die because I'm not paying attention here. A few times when he went back with The Rock there, when he did it for a couple of years there, that was already almost 10 years ago. Holy shit. Come on, heal up. That was fun. That's at least my favorite... I had to die at least once. Yeah, typical Stone Cold HBK Ric Flair. Yeah, I like those guys. Brock Lesnar's the only good thing about wrestling. Yeah, Brock Lesnar's really good. Because he's believable. He's an actual believable beast incarnate. When he does those squash matches and he just fucks with people like the likes of John Cena and just throws them around like a rag doll, like it's nothing. What's amazing about that is it's actually believable. Because the guy actually did UFC, actually became a world champion, could actually kick the shit out of people in a real non-scripted fight. So he's able to take that believable superhero character-like shit and bring it into WWE, and it's actually believable. When Goldberg does it, with all due respect to Goldberg, I respect him as a person. But come on now, squashing fucking Bray Wyatt in seconds or other people, it's like, come on. You might look the part, dude, but can you keep up stamina-wise? And that's why I always wonder if they make those Goldberg matches so fucking short. Because is he all flash, no bang? Yeah, it's impressive, 50 years old, he looks ripped. But just because you lift a couple of soup cans and, you know, don't eat any fucking carbs, doesn't mean you can go the distance. And that's the part that pissed me off with Goldberg. Not him as a person. From a business standpoint. I could see bringing back Goldberg, but man, like what the fuck? The guy walks out to the ring and he looks like he sweated fucking 2 bathtubs worth of sweat. Like that's some pretty wacky shit. Brock Lesnar is better of doing UFC, in my opinion. Is more real. Yeah. I just have a lot of respect for Brock Lesnar as just an overall person. He's just accomplished so much. NCAA wrestling, Olympic-style wrestling. Same thing with Kurt Angle. Like, these are real athletes. Well, not that wrestlers aren't real athletes. I mean, like, have competitively done other stuff. Oh, yeah, Road Warriors, of course. Yeah, well, that's just the difference. That's the difference between respecting and liking. I hate country music, but I respect the artists that write their own music, play an instrument, write their own lyrics, can sing, or you know what I mean? Because I'm huge into music. I write my own music. I write my own lyrics. I hate country music, but I still respect the artists, right? That are doing it. And especially if you're able to do it for a living, oh man. Who wouldn't want to strum a guitar and sing into a microphone and make millions? Oh, did he? Yesterday? Really, eh? I remember Hawk, Road Warrior Hawk died a long time ago. Man, so many of them have died. Fucking Howard Finkel, Mean Gene Okerlund, Bobby the Brain Heenan. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on. Absolute Madness, Ultimate Warrior, Mr. Perfect. I mean, I could just go on all day of all these people that have died so young. Eddie Guerrero. A lot of times, unfortunately, drug-related. Sometimes, not always. We can be pretty quick at judging and assuming it's drug-related, but... yeah, Hawk died way back in 2003. Yeah, he's been gone for a long time. Macho Man's gone. Like, fuck, man. It's pretty wild. Yeah, Roddy Piper, yeah. Yeah, there's just so many. And a lot of these guys, they weren't all roided up. Like Ultimate Warrior, yes, he admitted to taking steroids, but he had been clean for so long. He was eating clean. Autopsy showed he was in good health. He just fucking collapsed. It was his time. I mean, you can argue, what if he had led a different life? Would he be alive today? Well, I guess we'll never know. But near the end, he was actually doing good on paper. Fuck that guy. Chris Benoit, I liked him and respect it, but that doesn't mean I agree. Well, obviously. Now, the Chris Benoit thing is controversial because a lot of people don't understand mental disabilities and brain concussions, and what was that other thing they said that he had? He had the brain of like a 90-year-old with Alzheimer's. I think he was out of his element. He was out of character. I don't think what Chris Benoit did was absolutely disgusting. Don't get me wrong. But as nasty as what he did, like that's as low as you can go. If the reports are right now. I don't think he was malicious. I don't think he was an evil person. He did something that was absolutely evil. But if the reports are true about him, yeah, I don't think he would have done that if his brain wasn't like fucking essentially fried. Yeah, and that can really do it. You know, that can really, really fuck people up. When you have what's it called? CT? I forget what the technical term is. Some people have it in football. It can make you violent, aggressive, just do shit that you normally wouldn't. It's like people with Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease when they do, you know, these weird things, like they go to a restaurant, they take their pants off and they start eating. You know what I mean? Does that make them a pervert? No. But, you know, under normal circumstances it would. But they just don't know what the fuck they're doing. CTE. Well, whatever the hell it's called. The thing there. Not a CT scan. I forget the thing that he was diagnosed with. Chris Benoit. Like, who's a guy that I think is just a real piece of shit that's dead? Like, just a real straight-up fucking piece of trash. Didn't have any mental issues. No excuses. Dynamite Kid. Fuck that guy. When he died, I actually made a video on it on YouTube, and I was like, you know what? Fuck him and the horse he rode in on. That guy was a fucking piece of shit. I have 1,000 times more respect for Chris Benoit than I do fucking Dynamite Kid. Because that guy was just a piece of shit. Traumatic encephalopathy. Yeah, that thing. I'm just saying, if it's true that Chris Benoit had that, well, then it sucked for him too, because he was also a victim. If he didn't have that, well then fuck him too, right? But that's the thing, I wasn't there when the autopsy was done, so I don't know how much truth there is to that. What about Hitler? Don't be talking about Hitler, or I'll time your ass out. You'll be Lloyd, the eater of no worlds. Oh, okay. I'm watching you, because I remember the last time you were you were talking about some weird shit. Yeah, so a guy like Hitler, I mean, fuck that guy. Dynamite Kid, Hitler, fuck them. Those are just terrible people that know what they're doing. That's my point that I'm getting at, right? Again, it doesn't excuse the fact of what happened, but... Anyways, I just find sometimes people just look at the surface, they just look at what someone's done, but they don't care to look at all the facts, if they are in fact facts. Owen Hart, oh yeah, what happened to Owen Hart, man? That was, terrible. Being a jerk for the sake of being a jerk, yeah, or knowingly being a jerk. For self, yeah, exactly. Hello, Jordan. I almost called you Jonathan for some reason. How are you doing? Are you new to the stream? Or did I see your name before? I think there was a guy with a similar name to you that came in once, actually, that was, You are new to the stream? Did you randomly find me just now on YouTube while you were browsing? I find a lot of people find me on YouTube by YouTubing, like, chatting live stream and shit, because I don't think a lot of people do, like, chatting live streams, if that makes any sense, where it's not just about the video games. Oh, I don't remember. Man, my brain is so, like, all over the place. I've been so, all over the place with my life in general that I just kind of lose track of everything, you know what I mean? Like Roddy Piper, I don't know if he fucking died 4 years ago or 10 years ago. I just know that it was somewhat recent-ish in modern times, you know what I mean? And a lot of that is just because, no offense, they're just dropping like fucking flies left, right, and center. And it's just hard to keep track. You know what I mean? That's really what it is. Yeah, I figured it was like early 90s. I was gonna say like 94 or 95, so I wasn't too far off. I found you because I wanted to know how to use the Skilltron Battlegrounds. Oh, nice. Roddy Piper died July 31st. Well, because you're Googling all this, you little smart aleck. Lloyd. There shall be no politics because it brings about a nasty vibe to a stream. But what do I think of Donald Trump? I think he's a narcissistic, racist piece of fucking shit, to be perfectly blunt. This is World of Warcraft. But it's like I said before when Haruki was in here. I don't mind personally talking about politics, but it's usually kind of frowned upon in a stream that's not related to politics. Excuse me, the hell was that? To talk about controversial topics like that. Not because I don't mind facing the heat for speaking my mind, but it usually can really taint and sour a live stream. Nothing good can really come from talking about politics. You're always going to have people from the extremes of both sides. You can't please everyone, right? There's nothing I can say that's going to make both sides go, oh yeah, I can go with that. I don't like fence swingers, right? You pick a side or you don't talk about it. Oh, I'm gonna die. I got like 2 health left. Bam. Oh, we lost again. Fucking hell. No, because I remember I was with my father when Piper died and he told me, oh, okay. Kendrick, can you give me some tips on becoming a YouTuber? Oish. Can't please everyone, but I think talking politics... Well, it can, but I kind of choose not to... No, I don't want to whistle, Lloyd. No, I don't remember when Ben... It was, yeah, early 2004 to 5-ish in that area. No, politics is great because... in the sense that it can really say something about you. Like, a polarizing figure like Donald Trump is actually the epitome of that. If you come across a guy or a girl that's hardcore, like, oh my god, pro-Trump, it automatically says a lot about that person. You don't know everything about them, but it abso-fucking-lutely highlights huge things about a person without even talking to them. And then the flip side, when you talk to someone like me who absolutely can't fucking stand his ass, that also very clearly shows the kind of person that is too. So like I said, me personally, I'm not shy to talk about it, but it's like I said, dealing with trolls, talking politics in the live stream, it's definitely not something most people appreciate. Well, I mean, you know, I sort of kind of can't. I mean, I'll probably end off with this, because to be honest with you, I'm probably going to log out soonish in probably a few minutes. It's already almost been an hour, and I do want to go to Oh, I'm absolutely Black Lives Matter. You can't have all lives matter unless Black Lives Matter. Right? Because I was that guy too that on the surface was like, well, don't all lives matter? Well, that's the problem, they don't. And until Black Lives Matter, you can't have all lives matter. But on the surface, I can understand someone going, well, what about all lives? Like on the surface, right? But then once you explain it, you'll still have some people that'll argue with you, and well, that's just it. You know, they can argue all they want. It's not going to change how I feel, and I'm not trying to get other people to change how they feel about it either. But yeah. Eddie Guerrero died in 205. Only E-Process meets number 2 have $7 exactly. No more, no less. Okay, so about the YouTube thing. I mean, there are some... I mean, let's not talk about how to be a successful live streamer. I'll fucking tell you that, because I definitely don't have the recipe for success on that. But for YouTube in general, you know, I mean, some would argue that for how long I've been doing it, I've been doing decently. Some people do better, some people do worse. The number one thing, and it sounds so corny, but it's just so true. You just have to really like what you do. So for the first 6 months I was on YouTube, obviously I wasn't monetized because you need 1,000 subscribers. You need like 4,000 hours of watch time. I was like, there ain't nobody that's going to want to watch my ass for that long. But I just kept talking about video games because I'm really passionate about video games. It was just playing them, maybe some tips, some tricks, how to do this, how to do that. Now that can be the more difficult thing in a game. Talking about things that might look obvious, like how do you put custom maps in Skater XL. It's so straightforward, it's insane, but you'd be surprised how many views I got on my video talking about it. People like having their hand held. They don't like listening to someone just talk and explain well how to do something. They want to be fucking taken through the whole fucking thing from A to Z, and don't you skip a fucking letter. Hold their hand like they're a dumbass. Just don't treat them like a dumbass. And you're going to have people that are going to be like, oh my god, dude, thank you for taking that extra 3 minutes to show me literally step by step from beginning to end as if I was brain dead, so I don't have to think. And I can just brainlessly watch you and get to do what it is I want to do. That's some of my most successful videos. Becky Lynch got pregnant by Roman. Oh, don't start that now. Yeah, well, it's like I said, I'm not here to convince people, but, you know, there's always going to be bad apples in every group, right? Are there people in Black Lives Matter that riot? Well, of course there are. Are there bad people that are part of Antifa? Well, of course there are. But the overall message, what it's supposed to be, is anti-fascist. I don't like fascism. So, yes, technically I would be a fan of Antifa. Do some of them go hog wild and do shit they shouldn't be doing? Well, of course there is. Do I support that? Well, fucking of course not. That should be a... What's that word? I forget there. But yeah, that's like a question that answers itself. Rhetorical question. That's the word I was looking for. Yes, I do have MLB The Show 20. Yeah, so posting content that can help people, how-tos, guides, those got me the most views. Being consistent, posting 2-3 times a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. You know, things like that. Taking the time to properly tag your videos, try to have a decent thumbnail. I normally don't use too much creativity when it comes to my thumbnails. But because I talk about video games, I'll usually use the video game cover, the box art, as my thumbnail, so that when you see the thumbnail, you can very quickly associate the game that it's associated with, right? And then I'll drag down the picture, and then I'll have like a nice bright yellow or black with yellow text, you know, description as to what the video is going to be about. And that's pretty much it. Having a decent microphone, not being able to hear the fan that's next to me 100 miles an hour, having decent light, you can get fancy and add overlays behind your background and shit, but that'll chew up your CPU. So the more you take it seriously, with like equipment and stuff and trying to sound decent, having a decent noise gate for your microphone if there's a lot of outside interference, people will take you seriously. The more serious you take it, the more consistent you are, the less you beg for, make sure you like and subscribe, guys, and turn on that notification bell. Shut the fuck up. That's why I'm different. And I go, if you liked the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. But if you didn't like the video, unlike most YouTubers, go ahead, give it a thumbs down. I mean, I'll break it off in your ass, but you have the right to do that. And then if you want to subscribe to the channel, it could reverse that decision. Just try to be original, cringy, stupid, funny, whatever. But, anyways, that's what I try to do. And then over time, I have people say, you know what? I just subscribed to you because you told me I didn't have to. And you actually said something a little bit different that all these multi-million subscriber YouTubers don't say because they all sound copy and pasted. So that's why it sounds funny for a guy like me with barely 10,000 subscribers to tell someone with 20 million subscribers how the fuck they should run their YouTube channel. They might be successful, but a lot of them are unoriginal. They're uninspiring. Yeah. Now, they're not all like that, don't get me wrong. It's not a jealousy thing. There's a lot of YouTubers that I like a lot, that I think are amazing. But there's a lot of them I think that are fucking shit. And remember, your subscriber count, your views don't mean fuck all. There's a lot of YouTubers out there that are absolutely insane, amazing production, original written music for their intros, really good lighting, clear background. And these guys are sitting on 20,000 subscribers after 5 years and they post every day. That doesn't mean they suck. Right? So... But there's people that are like that. Donate 70 or I'll shut down the stream. Those are people that aren't in it for the fun of it. That's where people are going to pick up on that. Like, look at me. I barely got 2 fucking digits in my live stream. But I'm having a good time. You don't see me going, no, come on, guys. Tell your friends about me. Like, no, you don't beg. You do this because you enjoy this. And it's fun. Everything that comes after it is a bonus. Now, I understand people's times are precious, and it's like a time investment. Like when I spend 5-6 hours a day fucking live streaming, hoping to make it a little bit bigger, it is a little bit of a risk, because I could be spending those extra hours playing guitar, writing music, doing regular upload content for my channel that I know will get more views than a live stream. But again, I do it because I enjoy it, and people are going to sense that. Oh, landed in the water. What is Sasha Banks? Oh, I don't know. I like MMG because he gets to the video and doesn't say shit. Who the fuck is MMG? Some absolute trash heaps have tons of views. Keemstar. Yeah, Keemstar is a fucking dingleberry shit stain whose mother should have swallowed him and fucking spat him down the fucking toilet drain. No, but he's just a goofball. I don't care if he's a millionaire. That doesn't mean, in my opinion, he's still not a successful YouTuber. Which I know might sound kind of funny, because it's like, okay, he's got the views, he's making the money. The guy is still a piece of shit. When you falsely dox people of being a pedophile when they're not, just because the guy was an old guy with gray hair, you don't apologize. You urge your fans in your stream, thousands of people, to scream out the N-word at a black guy. And then when you get called out on it on Twitter and you go, your character seems racist, and your response is, well, that's what you do to get a reaction. Yeah, you're a piece of shit. Abso-fucking-lutely. There's no excuse for that. I don't know what the hell just happened there. He made Etika commit. Commit what, sorry? And he... Oh, yeah, the suicide. Yeah, and he didn't apologize. I mean, I don't know if it went that far. Like, I never really knew Etika, to be honest with you. Not to be rude, but I wasn't really a big fan of his. I just wasn't. Didn't really watch him, didn't really know much about him. There's a lot of nice people out there, but like I said, I'm not into everybody that's out there. I'm pretty picky with who I watch. I'm very, very selective. No, I don't think I know those names. But yeah, you won't get an apology out of Keemstar. He also thinks mental illness is fake. He's just a stupid fucking turd. I got into it with him really bad on Twitter video messaging. And he's a real fucking snowflake. Because he fucking blocked me. What do you mean I should record videos in my stream? What do you mean? Ooh, nice. Oh, I like CM Punk. He's an outspoken guy, but I like him. I appreciate that he chased his dream. Went to the UFC. So he did terrible at it. Tried it a couple times, but he had the balls to get in there. It's what he wanted to do. He took it seriously. He trained really hard. And it didn't work out for him. I mean, that happens, right? But a lot of people ridiculed him, made fun of him. Oh, he's a fucking pussy piece of shit. I'm like, actually, most pussies wouldn't do UFC. But okay. Probably took on a fight that he knew was a little bit out of his league for his experience, but yet still fucking did it. So I don't know. It's kind of hard for me personally to not give him credit for that. But a lot of people will just go by what they see on the surface. He lost his 2 matches. He's a goofball piece of shit. Go back to WWE kind of mentality, and then they'll shit all over CM Punk. They'll call him a pussy. Meanwhile, that guy you wouldn't even see call out someone for cutting him off in a fucking car on the highway. So, yeah. Oh, that's why I didn't understand, no offense, what you were saying, Jordan, because no offense, all live streams are recorded. All live streams get automatically posted as a regular upload for a replay after. I actually have a few people that watch my live stream replays. Not all of them, no. Like I said, I don't really follow anything. I just don't have time. I spend so much time doing so many different things that I just don't have the time to keep up with anything. Almost anything at all. But yeah, no, I like CM Punk. Yeah, that I know. No, I haven't played Among Us. I know a few people in the stream that play it. It seems interesting. I don't know if it's a game for me, but yeah, I know who Zack Ryder is. I've spoken to him on Twitter a couple times. He's a pretty nice guy. He's very engaging on Twitter. Some of the wrestlers on Twitter, if you're patient, you don't troll them, because there's a lot of idiots out there. You'd be surprised, man. There's a lot of them that you can have some, like... Well, I don't know Chelsea Green. I just know that that's his girlfriend. But a lot of these wrestlers on Twitter, man, oh, wow. You can almost have, like, a back-and-forth conversation with some of these guys. It's pretty incredible. Right. Mobile games are usually card battle games. Angry Birds, just that, you know, that kind of crazy, goofy stuff. Yeah, like some of the ones I've had a lot of one-on-one chats with. Sergeant Slaughter, Brutus the Barber Beefcake, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Hulk Hogan a couple of times, but not really. Ric Flair, forget it. You're just not getting a reply from him. But his daughter, Charlotte, I've gotten a few replies from. She's pretty nice. Some people, like I said, they're a lot more interactive with the fans, and some of them, they have some wicked memories, like they remember who you are, like Kevin Owens. Sami Zayn, really hard to get a hold of. But yeah, some of them are like I said, super, like, much easier. They're more approachable. The name doesn't ring the bell. I did Cook with Ultimate Warrior in a spaceship. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Uh-huh. Alright, who keeps texting me? Yeah, Rick is, I mean, I like him as an entertainer. But, I don't know how he is as a person, no offense. But, yeah, there's some people, like I said, that I have had interactions with that are celebrities that are pretty cool. Do you guys know Greg? Well, that narrows it down. Greg Brink, I think his name is. The guy who plays the father in Far Cry. That actor, he's a Canadian actor, lives in Toronto. Almost every time he tweets, man, and I ask him a question or I just talk to him, he almost like gets back to a lot of the regular people that message him. It's pretty cool. Yeah. I guess Cheryl's getting... Yeah, she's getting them fixed. Ric Flair is probably the same person on his... As his... Yes. Yeah, and that's kind of the problem. I'm sure he's got a good heart with the people that he's close to. I know he's very loyal with the people that he's close to. People that are in his inner circle. If you're not in Rick's inner circle, you're not getting fuck all from him. At all. His daughter's a lot less snobby than he is. I would go as far as calling Ric Flair a snob. Fucking Hulk Hogan's less of a snob than Ric Flair, for Christ's sakes. And that says a lot, because a lot of people have a notion that Hogan's a super snobby guy. He's actually not that bad. Oh, I mean, I like Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio, I mean, I've never spoken to him, but... Rey Mysterio strikes to me as being one of the most humble, down-to-earth, normal people I've probably ever seen in my life in the wrestling world. He just legitimately seems like just an amazing person. Not something I can say about a lot of people. But yeah, he seems like really, really cool. Yeah, oh, and Nat too. And her husband, TJ. TJ's really cool. Oh, shit. Plop. No, I don't really watch football, like I said. I don't really watch anything. I partake in everything. I play football, I play hockey, but I don't watch it. I'm too busy also sometimes studying my own footage. Looking for nuances or things where I can improve, or where I want to improve. There's only 24 hours in a day, unfortunately. So I have almost no extra time for that kind of stuff. I never met a wrestler or talked to one, right? Figure they are just normal dudes living... Yeah, I mean, for the most part, that's kind of how it is. Some of them are normal, and then some of them take their character, their persona on screen a little too seriously, like Ric Flair. It just back at retired again. Yeah. Same thing with me in martial arts. Yeah, I practice Muay Thai, but I don't really keep up with that. Yeah. Well, it's like me. I taught martial arts, for fuck's sakes, for quite a few years. Oh! Shotokan Karate. I did some boxing as well, but I don't always necessarily watch boxing or watch UFC. I'll do it. I'll play the video game. I mean, sometimes I'll watch the match, maybe the main event, because the shit will last like 10 minutes. It's not really like a 2-hour affair. Wrestling is the only one I try to make an effort to watch. Wrestling is a big one for me. That's probably like my number one. Oh, I love Sheamus. Sheamus on YouTube and on Twitter. A lot of times I'll comment or write like a nice message to him about a video that he uploaded. And in almost every single instance, he's replied to me. It's pretty nice. Because a lot of times, no offense, these guys, they're so big, they have so many people that, you know, that message them, comment on them. You can't expect those guys to reply to all your messages, right? I mean, look at me. I'm an absolute nobody in the social media world. But no offense, you would be surprised how many comments I get every single day, people talking to me on my YouTube channel. That there's some days I have to spend over an hour and a half replying to comments every single day. It's absolutely maddening the amount of people that reach out to me, and I'm a nobody. I mean, let's get that out of the way. So imagine if you're somebody. Imagine how much fucking shit they're getting in their mailbox, you know? How many comments they're getting. So for some of these guys to almost like every single time reply to a comment that I say is insane. Like, what the fuck? The Bellas. I mean, it's the Bellas. I respect them. They've done a lot of different things. They've wrestled. They own a wine company. They're into real estate. They've really branched themselves off from just being, you know, the clueless bimbo stereotype that a lot of people would have them think they are. I think they're really smart, and they really capitalize on all these different opportunities that are presented to them. Then you've got, obviously, Bree with Daniel Bryan, who I absolutely love. I think they're great. And then Nikki with her new soon-to-be husband there, the guy from Dancing with the Stars. They're a much better couple than she was with John. Yeah, but if Ric Flair said something snobby to me, I'd slap back and say something back. Oh, yeah, for sure, even though he's my favorite, I'd rather have a story to tell than just kiss. Oh, absolutely. I wouldn't kiss his fucking ass either. Anthony's literally going down the roster. Did you know Bray Wyatt and both? Yes, I did. And Erwin R. Shyster is their father. Bray Wyatt, oh man, I love that guy. Something Rotunda, but, yeah, Anthony sounds like me, just a really nerdy wrestling fan. But anyways, it's been a little bit over an hour. It's almost 10 o'clock. I want to be sleeping by midnight. That's what I just said. Yeah, Erwin R. Shyster. Artem Chigvinstev is Nikki's boyfriend. Yes, that's what yeah, the guy from Dancing with the Stars. I just forgot his name. Anthony. I was like Anthony when I was little. Yeah, I'm still like Anthony. But yeah. I just love wrestling, man. It's my jam. It's my main shit, you know? That's pretty much the only thing I watch in my entire life where I'm not partaking in playing or editing or live streaming. He ain't fact-checking shit. But yeah. Oh yeah, everything's wrestling to me too. I'm wrestling physics right now. Ooh, the two-wheeler. Wipeout. But yeah, I am going to head off to bed because I want a good hour to 2 hours of some normal time where I'm not talking, rambling on 100 miles an hour, playing on my iPad, and watching some Friends or Seinfeld in the background. And just think, I used to go to bed at 8 o'clock in the morning. Not so much anymore, but at 11 it was like, yeah. Rhea Ripley. Yeah, that name rings the bell. That's that girl wrestler in TNA, isn't it? That came to WWE. Oh man, Finn Balor. Love that guy. Man, that guy works hard. To be in the shape that he's in, absolute madness. To be that ripped. I mean, it's when you're Finn Balor. I met the big boss man. In 1992 or 93 at a wrestling event in Newfoundland. Oh, I love Chris Jericho. Holy shit, man. Yeah, there's Cactus Jack. He's great. A lot of these people are great. Cactus Jack, man. That's one tough son of a bitch. I mean, he might not look like Finn Balor, but he's probably tougher than Finn Balor, right? He might not look the part because he's kind of like your stereotypical, overweight, pudgy kind of guy. Doesn't have a lot of muscle mass, but he can go the distance. He can wrestle. He can take a fucking shit kicking, do real barbed wire matches, thumbtack matches. You have pretty boys like Finn Balor that couldn't be caught dead doing that, no offense. So it's kind of hard not to. Oh, Kurt Angle. Oh man, that guy's amazing. A lot of these guys I just love, I have a lot of good memories with them. Isaac Yankem. I've spoken to him on Vladimir Kozlov, changed his look a lot. Man, that guy goes off TV and he turns himself into a Superman. Unbelievable. Kane. Yeah. Yeah, Kane's pretty good. I don't agree with him politically. I've had a few debates with Glenn Jacobs on Twitter about politics. It's always been, it's been nice, but we usually don't see eye to eye. But we have some good conversation. Well, I mean, he interacts with a lot of people that talks with him. Because he's got 2 Twitter accounts. He's got his Glenn Jacobs because he's the mayor of Knoxdale. And JBL, John Bradshaw Layfield. I've surprisingly had a lot of interactions with him too. No. Why would he chokeslam me? But yeah, JBL's really cool too. He's really interactive with regulars that talk to him a lot. Knoxdale, Knox County. I forget the name, but he's a mayor. Yeah, Stone Cold's cool. Never interacted with him though. Impossible to get a hold of that guy. Yeah, a lot of these wrestlers, depending on who they are, some are either like really easy to kind of sort of keep a little bit of back and forth in touch with, and some it's impossible. Like, I don't think Ric Flair has ever replied to a single person in his life. Yeah, John Moxley, I like him. He definitely was misused in WWE. Seems to be doing better now where he is. Same with Cody Rhodes and Dustin Rhodes is cool on Twitter. Really, really nice guy. Cody Rhodes, a lot harder to get a hold of again. Again, different personality types, right? Oh yeah, Jericho is, man, that guy's a 1 in a million. Yeah, Dean Ambrose, yeah, the Lunatic Fringe. He was good. He was misused, I think. There's a lot of people. Damian Sandow was misused. I've talked about that in another stream not long ago. There's a lot of these wrestlers, man, they're so talented and they're just kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, some people have the look, they got the charisma. They could easily be molded to be great and be taken seriously. But they're not. They're treated like a jobber. Like Zack Ryder, man. Zack Ryder's got the look. He's young. He's athletic. He's actually a pretty good wrestler. He's like really good. If you allow him to showcase his talent, you know what I mean? Yeah, Terraria is a good game. Cesaro is ridiculously underrated, absolutely. That guy's not even human. The guy can do some insane stuff, man. The Swiss Superman picking up fucking Big Show like he's a fucking 150-pound person. Like, that shit's not normal, man. Yeah, Cesaro's deceptively strong. Insane. Yeah. Yeah, Dana Brooke is actually one of my favorite female wrestlers. I think she's criminally underrated. She's just kind of thrown around. She's kind of like the female Zack Ryder, if you know what I mean by that. Sparklin. I just did a Zoom call with over 400 people. My network marketing skills are insane. Well, that's good. Oh, R-Truth follows me on Twitter. I've spoken to him. He's very interactive with the fans, like almost everybody. He spends... R-Truth is probably one of the people that spends the most time on social media really trying to connect with people that interact with him on Twitter. Unbelievable. He's really selective with who he follows. But, oh man, that guy is awesome. He's funny. Your mentor makes $600K a month. Cool. Little Jimmy. Yeah. Santino Morella's cool. I'm going to bed. I could technically stick around for another 2 hours, but I'm just being honest that I don't want to. I like going to bed at the latest around 10 o'clock. Have some wind down time for myself. And then go to bed and wake up early. Yeah, with marketing, Sparklin, could be a lot of work. Well, I think the reason why some people could be hating on you, Sparklin, is if you seem like you're bragging about money. If you sound like you're a big shot, even if you actually are a big shot, there's a lot of people that aren't going to appreciate that, and it's not a jealousy thing, right? Well, no, but I mean just the way you like walk in, you know, just did a Zoom call over 400 people, you know what I mean? My network skills are insane. I'm just saying. A lot of people are going to hate on that, not because they're jealous. Yeah, it's not a jealousy thing at all. I know people that make a lot of money, but they don't talk about it. I have a friend of mine who's rich, and his name is Kevin. He's in network marketing. Humble guy, though. You'll ask him how his day's going, and he'll just be like, oh, it's going really good, numbers are good. He always says that, the numbers are good. They're booming, the numbers are good, but he never actually tells you the numbers unless you specifically ask, well, hey, if you don't mind me asking, because, I've known him for decades. He'll tell you, but if you don't ask him, he'll never be like, so, another 100K in the bank, bling, bling, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, he's totally not like that. That's what I love about him. But there are people that are like that, and in a way, I kind of understand, especially if you came from nothing and all of a sudden you've always been told you're never going to amount to anything, and then all of a sudden you do actually make it and you become successful. It is hard not to be like, yeah, that's right, motherfucker. Look what I did. So I get that to some extent. Well, I'm going to bed. I can't go on a call. I don't have a favorite MLB team for baseball. I just like the sports in general. Oh, there's nothing wrong with being excited. I don't know what a Tuki Toussaint is. That sounds like a type of pastry. I don't know what that is. I mean, you never sent me the link on Twitter about your company thing that you're doing for money. I told you that I would take a look at it because I've done multi-level marketing stuff before, and it just didn't work. Well, Damien, you didn't make it because I'm leaving. It's been an hour and a half. I was actually going to leave like a half hour ago. It's getting late. It's 10 o'clock. Oh, I have no idea. Yeah, it's like I said, I'm not going to pretend I know anything about anything. Wrestling, I can talk a bit because I've invested the time. Wire me now. You got to earn that shit. Yeah, just in general, because I told you not to be a prick. There's a lot of stuff. I've had business opportunities in the past. Even my friend Kevin. Uh, well, there's nothing wrong with pyramids. There's pyramid schemes and there's pyramid scams. There's a huge difference. Not everything that's pyramid based is a scheme. Or is a scam, sorry. Not everything's fraud. You know what I mean? There's a lot of legitimate multi-level marketing businesses out there. I know people personally that are in them and they're making big money. Yeah, there are pyramid scams, but not all pyramid schemes are scams. Sure, of course, there's a lot of them. They have a bad rap in general. But look at Mary Kay makeup. They're not a scam. They're multi-level marketing. They're pyramid, right? It's like I told Sparkling, no offense. Send me the link. I'll look into it. And I'll see what I think of it. It's just that simple, right? Matthew, want a dono. I don't know what a dono is. Yeah, I don't know what a dono is. I don't know what that is. I have no idea what a donatoin is. Anyhow, I told you this before, Sparklin. It's like money. Yeah, no idea. Yeah, residual income side, but it has learning, of course, saving and stock market aspect inside its own platform. Donation? Yeah, but you don't need to be that rude now. Thank you, Matthew. Much appreciated. Yeah, I'm just saying, sometimes we got to be, humble with our success. It's like I said, send me the link, I'll look into it and, there's things where my friends have been successful where I've tried it and it just didn't work for me. Doesn't mean it wasn't good. It's not for everybody. You need a special kind of personality type to do some of those things. Well, guys, to be honest, you have to give people the benefit of the doubt because before I go, and I'm going to go after this. I don't think I have that game, Matthew. I was going to buy it a long time ago. But check this out. So my friend Kevin, about 20 years ago, he was talking, going, you know what, guys, I'm really hungry for this. I believe I could potentially become successful someday. He was like, I really want to get into multi-level marketing. And he's just really passionate about it. Everybody made fun of him. Come on, Kevin, you're wasting your time with that pyramid bullshit stuff. Blah, blah. It's all scam. It's all bull. No. You're not going to mount it. You're not going to make money for that. You got to get a real job, man. And they just keep shooting him down. I was the only one that was like, you know what? I believe in you because you believe in yourself. And I believe if anybody's capable, you're capable of doing it. And he's like, thanks, man. That means a lot. So we became really good friends because we had met through a mutual friend some like quarter of a century ago. And I was pretty much the only guy that believed in him. He would talk about this shit for 2, 3, 4 years. Not much was happening. Still living with mama in the basement. Like, not even kidding. Literally living in his parents' basement. So he was that typical guy that was talking a big game, but he wasn't bragging. He was like, I really want to make this. I'm really passionate about this. I want to make it work. Anyhow, about 3, 4 years later, whatever, he made it work. He ended up buying his own house. He bought a nice car. Didn't brag about it. Kept it to himself. came by my place one day and just said, you know, I made it. You believed in me. Here's the keys. Let's go for a cruise. And he let me drive his car. He wasn't bragging. Very humble, but he was so excited, and it's hard for him not to come from nothing to actually make it. So he shared the good news with the only person that believed in him. Everybody else, he didn't bother going, nah, look at the money I got. Look at the car I'm rolling with. Didn't even fucking bother, because eventually the word got out. He didn't even need to proactively go out and brag about it. People just found out about him and how successful he became. And so he had the last laugh, and it's not a scam. It's not fraud. Sometimes when a story seems too good to be true, we're quick to just go, oh, that's fucking bullshit. It's a scam. It's fucking crap. But there's a lot of things out there that aren't. There are a lot of successful entrepreneurs out there that are self-made multimillionaires, and they didn't scam anybody to get there. So that's why I always give people the benefit of the doubt. I don't know who Check the Yellow is, Anthony. You still on the wrestling stuff? No, he's on basketball now. Sparky boy went quiet after this. Do you like LeBron? Oh, yeah, I like LeBron James. I have no reason not to like him. I don't see how Sparkling's a troll. I've seen Sparkling come in my streams a lot. He talks numbers and stuff, but he's never said anything like nasty or, you know what I mean? Have you ever played Yeah, didn't like that Friday the 13th game. Sparkling acting like he's special. Well, he could be. I don't know. Like I said, I give people the benefit of the doubt. I do that because I'd want people to give me the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. That's why I told Sparkling, no offense. If this thing's so great, cool. I'm happy for you. Send me the motherfucking link and I'll look into it. You know what I mean? I still haven't had any information on it. Such a starter pack, can't tell by the chat. Fastest growing comp will make you rich in no time. You're going to miss this. Hey, Gulam, how's it going? And anybody else that joined. Have you seen Terrifier? No, I haven't. Guys, you should learn new marketing tech. This kind of tool is old school. Send me the link. It's on Netflix. I'm losing track of chat. I gotta go. I want to get to bed. Thanks for stopping by. This has been the busiest night I've ever had. I've never had 10, 12, 13 people in a chat. Ever. At this time of night. But, Sparkling, I told you. Get on that shit, man. Like I said, no matter how wacko something sounds, I've heard of wacko shit and I've heard of wacko people become successful. That's why I have to give people the benefit of the doubt. Kevin, the story I just shared with you, is a very real, that's my Twitter. You have to. I always give people, one chance. They want to talk a big game? Cool. Show me the game. Right? And some do. It's rare. Because obviously there's very few millionaires that I know. I only know a few of them. But again, all these people, they were all laughed at. Straight up. So that's my kind lesson to the people in here today. Just give people the benefit of the doubt. Because you might be surprised sometime. That's all I'm saying. All right, I got to head out. Like I said, thanks for stopping by. It's always nice to talk with a few people rather than talking to myself, having a one-way conversation with myself for 2 hours. Definitely makes the back and forth a little easier. Nah, he can't scam. I got no fucking money. He ain't scamming shit. No, I don't give out info or, no, trust me. Like I said, I give people the benefit of the doubt. If I get any red flags, I just, I tap out before I even go in. It's that simple. But yeah. Alright, I shall be around tomorrow. Probably around the same time that I'm normally around. So like 1:30 Eastern time. Well, I'm going to be sleeping in like the next half hour. So I have a busy schedule in the morning. I can't stay up that late. But like I said, send me the link, the name of the company, the marketing thing you're a part of, and I'll check it out. Right? All right. Good night, everyone, or good day, depending on where you are. If you're from Japan, it's noon in Japan. It's lunchtime. So if you happen to be from Japan, happy lunchtime. And if not, good night. And I shall be around tomorrow, like I said, around 1:30 Eastern time. New York time, if you will. There you go. And we'll go from there. All right. Bye for now.